Chickasaw Wars. Major engagements. First Chickasaw War, 1720 to 1724. Alabama, Illinois, Mississippi, Missouri, and Tennessee. Chickasaw-Abenaki skirmishes, c. 1720 to 1722. French allied Abenaki warriors from the north conducted long-range raids against the Chickasaw, who successfully defended their territory. Combatants. Abenaki Confederacy and their allies against Chickasaw Nation and their allies. Outcome: Chickasaw victory. The raids failed to subdue them. Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee. Chickasaw-Choctaw War, ongoing, intensified 1720 to 1724. The French successfully bribed and pressured their primary allies, the Choctaw, into a full-scale war with the Chickasaw. This was the main theater of the First War, involving constant raids and counter-raids. Combatants. Choctaw Nation and their allies against Chickasaw Nation and their allies. Outcome: stalemate. The Chickasaw, though outnumbered, defended their towns and inflicted heavy casualties on the Choctaw, leading to Choctaw war weariness. Second Chickasaw War, the French invasions of 1736. Mississippi. Battle of Ogallala-Chitoka, March 25, 1736. Bienville's force from New Orleans attacked the Chickasaw fortified town of Ogallala-Chitoka. The attack was a disastrous failure. The French were caught in a crossfire and mauled in a crossfire between two fortified positions. Combatants. French invasion force against Chickasaw defenders. Outcome: decisive Chickasaw victory. Bienville was forced to retreat with heavy losses. Mississippi. Battle of Acquia, May 26, 1736. A northern French force from Illinois, intended to link up with Bienville, attacked the Chickasaw town of Acquia alone. Like Bienville's force, they were brutally repulsed in an assault on the heavily fortified town. Dardaguet was captured and burned at the stake. Combatants. French invasion force against Chickasaw defenders. Outcome: decisive Chickasaw victory. The failure of this second prong ended the 1736 invasion campaign. Third Chickasaw War, the invasion of 1739 to 1740. Alabama and Mississippi. The siege of Fort Tumbek and the campaign of 1739 to 1740. Bienville assembled an army of over 3,000 French regulars, militia, and allies, supported by artillery. They built Fort Tumbek as a forward base and advanced slowly into Chickasaw territory in the winter of 1739 to 1740. The campaign was plagued by disease, poor weather, and logistical nightmares. Combatants. French invasion force and their allies against Chickasaw Nation. Outcome: Chickasaw strategic victory. The Chickasaw avoided a direct fight against the overwhelming force from their fortified towns. The French army, decimated by illness and unable to force a decisive battle, accepted a negotiated peace in 1740 without having achieved their goal of destroying the Chickasaw Nation. Alabama, Illinois, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee. Continued proxy war, 1740 to 1763. After the failure of the Grand Invasion, the French returned to a strategy of pressuring the Choctaw to raid the Chickasaw and offering bounties for Chickasaw scalps. This low-intensity conflict, with occasional skirmishes and raids, continued until the French lost North America at the end of the French and Indian War, 1763. Combatants. French colonies and their allies against Chickasaw Nation and their allies.